Hey, welcome back. We're here with Dave Poshar. We're talking about backsplashes, and we are in a kitchen. So, what is the name of this material right here?
This is a quartzite travertine. It's a tumbled faced stone. It's not porcelain, it's not ceramic, it's actually a very rare stone. It's about as stony of a stone as you get, with has diamond shreddings in it, gives it a little more of a resilient look to it, and it's stone.
Pretty popular, would you say, these days?
Yeah, it's pretty popular. It's been around for about 10 years now. It's very popular in commercial, large commercial developments. The keg uses it a lot, and more recently we're starting to put into a lot of our basements. So a lot of fireplaces, and last couple of years backsplashes as well.
Okay, so what are some things that people need to know about if they're considering putting this as a backsplash?
Okay, well, you would choose this backsplash specifically when you have a wall that is not perfectly agreeing with your tile. Because earlier we were dealing with a very flat porcelain face tile with the rectified edge, and
Let me grab that.
Yeah, let's take a look at that stuff just to see exactly. So you're dealing with a tile like this, and you can see it's trying to have a tumbled face to it, and it's attempting to be a travertine, but it is a tile, and you're going to be left with small gaps, and it's not going to look the greatest, as even the sides won't line up perfectly. If your wall is at all off, the product's only going to be as good as what you give the tile setter to work with. So if the wall is completely off, as what we had to deal with here, we want to go with a little more definitive of a travertine, as it's not going to show the movement of the wall as much, or the seams.
Yeah, I'd say 9 times out of 10 you're not dealing with perfectly straight walls, right?
Exactly. So that's why this has become a lot more common today. Even if you use the backsplash finger jointing, the glass mosaic, which is, or was, the most popular mosaic to date, it will reflect as how the wall is off in the grout lines. It won't be even. So.
Okay. All right, great. Now, in terms of these receptacles, something that we need to be aware of, because it definitely comes away from the wall, right?
Of course.
Okay, so I mean, we have this open here. We can take a look around here.
Yeah, and if you just take a look here in the wall here, you can see even before we did the stonework, there is a small gap even in the drywall before the stonework, and that's going to make things even more difficult for us to flush the cover plates with the stone. So take your receptacles off, have a look at them, and make sure, if it's a developer house or if you've just had an electrician in, make sure you have the adjustments on the boxes, the box adapters, so that everything is to code and there isn't any fire hazard to worry about.
Good idea. Definitely don't want the house burning down because of a backsplash, or for any reason.
Exactly. So,
okay. So is this a highly recommended product? I mean, what other products are popular right now? What is it that people should consider when putting in a backsplash? Maybe in terms of even decorating ideas or colors, not too busy, not too simple.
If you have a kitchen where everything is white and it's very contemporary, IKEA kitchens, where everything's square edge, you don't really want to get too much of this into it. If we had a one tone of a countertop and then we threw this backsplash into it with all of its stone variations, it's going to clash directly with this, or even try to take the attention from the countertop. So this way we have clean contemporary. It's not stone, but it still looks like stone. It's very shiny, it's clean, but it's not clashing with the backsplash here. So obviously design and color coordination are very important to think about when choosing the backsplash. Today this stuff is very popular, as it has a very clean look and it's still stone. So
yeah,
as far as a definitive face travertine that's tumbled, this stuff is where to go.
And what about in terms of costs? What's the difference between the basic kind of mosaic backsplash that's fairly popular as well, and something like this?
A basic mosaic backsplash can be thrown up very quick, but as I was saying earlier, it's going to completely reflect any problems with the walls or anything like that. So this stuff is a little bit of an easier install, and you're left with a more elegant product in the end.
Is the product a little more or less expensive than the other?
This is a lot more expensive than the other stuff.
Okay.
But a lot of installers will do travertine at less of a price than they do glass finger jointing mosaic, and it's going to look a lot better in the end.
Okay, great, excellent, Dave. Thank you very much.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
Excellent work. We'll leave his contact info at the end of the video. If you have any questions, Lorne Cooper, the real estate guy. Take it easy.